Hi, and hello to my at least one subscriber or follower. I don't know, I am not sure who watches and whatnot. I did promise to make an update about my dentist appointment where I had today actually, where I removed my wisdom tooth up here, which is why I'm kind of swollen and not like, you see, it's kind of sunken in here, and here is barely even, yeah. I don't open my mouth as much because of the sutures, which will dissolve in 2 till 3 weeks. It was a local anesthetic jaw surgery. I got to listen to music while they, or at least the dentist did, kind of break my jaw by sawing through it to get to the tooth. I am lucky for now, as I recently were on a antibiotic cure, so I don't have to do that now, but I still have to be thorough with my brushing of my teeth and using chlorhexidine mouthwash, wash for 2 times a day for a week. And obviously I started today because of a fresh wound and sutures. I did make a small video in Norwegian this morning after the surgery, where I half of my face could not be moved because of the anesthetic, and the effects did not last as long as last time, mostly because I may have gotten some resistance to that particular dosage. I do have the tooth at home, but it's in the bathroom, and I don't feel like going to get it, sadly. But one or two of the roots, because each tooth has like 4 roots, one till two of them had somehow gotten into the bottom of my sinus. So I'm not allowed to keep my head lower than my body, and I am not allowed to look directly down either because of the fresh wound and the sinus wound because of the tooth. It will pull down, and I don't want that to happen. Last time something like that happened was back in 2016 when I had removed my tonsils, and I had to go to a general anesthetic surgery because of, or at least I was put down under to fix some kind of not healing blood thingy. So I'm like, it's just running blood out of my nose and mouth. So not a pretty picture. I was pretty bleak. But yeah, I'm also very looking forward for tomorrow, although I am quite scared of how much I can actually talk by tomorrow, because I might be even more sore than I am now. But the reason I'm excited is because of the local Pride Parade here in Fredrikstad, and I am going to represent the local handicap organization, which is Norges Handikapforbund Fredrikstad, because I live in Fredrikstad. And we have the space of number 9 in the parade, so that'll be fun. I hope I can get some pictures of it. I have yet to figure out how to post pictures to YouTube, but at least I'll have a good time and just be happy. And yeah, I will now just say one more thing related to my crochet. I have figured out a little, at least it's not as little but more like a word phrase, which I will make into a similar kind of project as I'm doing now, but it will be far more of the pattern all the time rather than like now, where I have like at the start of the row is pattern and the rest is just open squares, which is kind of boring, but at the same time I chose to do this. And yeah, I have between 10 and 15 rows left, so I'm looking forward to that. As you can see, I have used quite a lot of the gray. And if you wonder if I have enough, I have far more than enough. This is like what I have left as of now. I don't really doubt it could be almost equal in size and pattern to what I'm doing now, and almost be, if not be enough, slightly more than enough for the same pattern again. I am not quite sure, but I think and I believe I have used like a third of the yarn cake. But yeah, I'm going to save what I have left when I have finished the pattern, and due to how my friend is doing at the moment, I have decided that, well, depending on when I actually get this done, what day, next week, 2 weeks, I don't know, because I'm having to calm down a bit because I'm scraping up my finger again when working. But yeah, the new pattern I have been making out is actually this, which says katter får ikke plass, de tar plass. That is Norwegian for cats don't get space, they take it. Which is like, it's related to the fact that you often wonder, how do cats fit in there? It's like, how do they get enough space to be so many cats in such a little space? like a cardboard box. It could be 5 cats and just this tiny box, and they're like, if I fit, I sit. And they will be on top of each other, etc. It's based on that thing. I used letters directly from Pokemon Ruby's font in the Pokédex and in-game in general, which is just capital letters, but it works. Obviously, the letter O, which is the A with the single dot on top, is not in the English language, so I had to improvise, but it works. It gives the same message. I have struggled for a few days to actually make it, or make this kind of pattern, because I didn't have the font, and I kind of gave up and just like, oh fuck it, I will see how it looks with the font from Pokemon Ruby, and it worked. So that's what I'm using, and I know exactly who's going to get it. I cannot say now, because if the person finds this video, the surprise will be spoiled. But yeah, there's that. I have now made a video which is longer than I anticipated, and my jaw is kind of mad at me for talking so much, but I want to talk. I have barely spoken a word all day due to basically not being able to, and I have so much words in me today, which is crazy. So yeah, I hope you on YouTube are having a great day, night, or whatever you are going to do, and just stay safe and happy crochet. And yeah, the operation went well. I'm not bleeding as of now, which I know of course. I can also say that before I had the operation, my tongue would kind of taste bad inside the mouth, and nothing helped, even though I tried and tried and tried to brush my teeth and use mouthwash with mint, and yeah, nothing helped. But the second I got the tooth out this morning, that taste was gone. It's kind of like, you know, in the mornings when you wake up kind of dehydrated, and also having morning breath, and you're just like, yeah, that, but just like 20 times more. I have eaten today, no jaw lock, which can happen. I'm not sure if it happens tomorrow, but today it's not happened. But I will most likely be more sore tomorrow than I am today. I couldn't move half of my face earlier today, as I think I mentioned, and I am also working really hard to keep a normal sleeping pattern, which is going to bed by 1 till 1:30 a.m. and getting up by 10 a.m. I'm not good at it, but I'm trying. I have days where it works, and I'm also supplementing with vitamin D, because I think I don't really think, I kind of know I have too little of it, based on the lack of sun, because of pretty typical Norwegian autumn. So yeah, I know now I will actually end the video because I am slightly nauseated. That's not because I'm talking on video to you guys, it's more because of today in general, and I am tired, and I also have been using the chlorhexidine mouthwash, and it tastes so horrible, and I want to barf it out. Of course, there's quite a while since I did it, but yeah. I can now, however, for the very last bit of the video, just show the modding I have done on my GBA Game Boy Advance, the original model. I have gotten this aftermarket dark blue shell, which I actually got with the screen, which you can see is not original because of how black it is, and also because this is kind of rainbowy depending on the light, like so. The buttons are obviously not original, neither are these, but these are just replacements. The buttons are some kind of teal blue. It's like, yeah, you can kind of see. And the power button is also teal blue, and I have a USB-C mod for charging, so I don't have to fiddle with standard AA batteries anymore, which is very handy, because when I want to keep playing and the thing says I need power, I can just plug in and keep playing. The screen is actually backlit. There's a sensor down here. I have placed it down here for screen light, and somewhere up here I have placed a sensor for changing the color of the screen. It's in natural mode now, and I have the screen light as bright as I want it, which is the lowest, but like mostly because I'm playing a lot when trying to fall asleep. And yeah, the good thing about this screen and mod is that I did not have to solder anything, which is kind of new, because earlier models of IPS screens, you had to solder 2 or 3 wires just to be able to change the screen brightness, and yeah, but this also has 4 modes of YEMP, or of screen way, which is natural, something like the means of your computer phone, and if you hold it in, you get it changed back to the more pixelated, like OG screen, and then you have the pixels running down, which is like you get stripes down just, or the next stage is just stripes sideways. I have forgotten what is what of horizontal and vertical. I think horizontal was sideways and vertical was upside down. I am not sure, I always mix them up. And then you have the neutral. I have set it to resemble the OG screen because it's what I grew up with and it feels more natural to me at least. But yeah, I also am wanting you to have a nice day, and I may wait with making the next video until I have finished this character and can show it more finished. It's like there's so few rows left and I just want to spend time actually finishing it. So yeah, I hope you have a nice night. It's what's the time now? It is actually 12:32 a.m. No, do zoom in. Show the watch in its glory. Show. Please. Well, yeah. So, bye.